It's your boy Jerry Speech. I want to talk to you guys about The Walking Dead, Season 8, Episode 12, The Key. And right now we see Dwight's infiltration back into the Savior's compound. Negan greeted him with a pack of beer. Said, we need our best people out there. It's good to have you back. And so, as you guys all recall from last week, Negan's whole thing was, you know what, I'm going to use the Walker guts against the Hilltop and the rest of Alexandria because I'm getting tired of these guys. It's time to put an end to them. So now we see Simon, talking to the crew because they just got done gutting a bunch of walkers, to speed along the plan that they have, which I think is pretty strategic and disgusting at the same damn time. I really do. It's really disgusting. Mind you, I don't think Negan knows what Simon did to Jada and her crew. I really don't think they do. And now Simon is here talking to Dwight. Dwight saying I'm not to head out with the crew. So, really? I'm glad. Really? Are you really going to head out? I'm glad to hear about that. I love Simon's character, man. Stephen Orr really is a great-ass character, great-ass person. I love his acting methods. If you guys don't know who Stephen Orr is, he's actually the guy who voiced Trevor on the now infamous Grand Theft Auto 5. And I think he really is Trevor in real life to some extent, So, it's good to see him on The Walking Dead. I was waiting for, hopefully we get a snag a job on a show like this because he really is a badass, man. I really appreciate that about him. So now all the Saviors are in their cars. They're ready to head out and put a stop to the Alexandria and the Hilltop. Let's see how this goes. So Steven's like, Simon was like, you know what? You're coming with me, Dwight, boy. Coming with me. Feel bad for those walkers a little bit. You get gutted. But it's not like they feel any pain, though. They don't feel anything. All they really think about is eating brains. So it's not like they could either comprehend pain or whatever. And now we see Negan walking up, watching his crew go out, dipping Lucille in some zombie guts, which like I said, is very strategic. Oh snap, Negan's heading out himself. With his main girl, Lucille. Man, this is crazy. Very, very crazy. So now we see Rick and Michelle make it to the Hilltop. It looks like. Yeah, they're at the Hilltop. Stephen Ogg. We're going to his name wrong the whole time. Stephen Ogg. There you go. So now Rick is greeted by Maggie and his daughter Judith. It sucks. He only has a daughter now. Here's Daryl. Like Rick is looking at the graveyard a little bit. Daryl walks over to him. One other thing that Daryl said was listen, and I'm tired of, I remember the people that we lost and I think of the people that we do have, and it's not right. It's not fair. I apologize for what I did at the sanctuary. I wasn't thinking. I didn't care who was there. it wasn't right. And, you know, Rick said, look, man, it was right. You know, I just wanted to make sure everyone was prepared. You know, because Daryl said, look, I just wanted to end the Saviors. You know, he didn't want to give them another chance. I mean, which makes a lot of sense. I mean, you don't want to give an enemy, you know, more room to grow and really more plan to attack. I mean, that's how Abraham and Glenn got killed. You know, they got a little overconfident. They got laxed in their security and their strategy, and they ended up losing people that they cared about. You know, not to mention that, you know, Rick, you know, lost his son Carl, so I mean, there's that as well. Man, that's gotta suck. And so now we just see, you know, she's reading her letter that Carl wrote for her. You know, and now we see Rosita and Maggie talking to Negan. Okay, so Maggie just spotted something, you know, out in the distance of the hilltop. A stick and a bag hanging. Looks like some kind of surrender post. I wonder what the hell that is. We see the Saviors moving out, ready to take on the kingdom at the hilltop. It's gonna be pretty real. It's gonna get real, y'all. I'm telling you. So we're seeing, you know, Simon become more and more unstable, more and more impatient with Negan's method of dealing with the kingdom, Rick, and Maggie. You know, and I can tell, I knew eventually it was going to get to him. I knew eventually him and Negan were going to butt heads because, you know, Simon's all about brute force, you know, and taking what's his and taking what he has to get for his people. You know, I think Simon's a little bit lost in the brutality of how the Saviors roll. You know, at least Negan has a little bit of heart. I mean, we saw that when Rick told him that Carl was gone. First thing he asked was, did we do it? Was it the fire? Was it the gunshots? Like, was it because of us? You know, that just goes to show that, you know, Negan is badass, as much of a dick Negan actually is. He does have some compassion. You know, we haven't seen him go off on any of the kids, which is a great thing. You know, that, again, I guess that just goes back to how his life was before the apocalypse. You know, I think he was a baseball or football coach, one of the two. And he uses those methods to run the Saviors, you know. He even used that to cripple the Alexandria for a little while. But damn, this is crazy. I've been waiting for Simon, to one of the big top guys, to crack. I really have. So Rick sees the Saviors pulling in deep, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars deep. And Rick is about to warn everybody about it, man. Like, hey, man, they're coming. It's time for war. You know, we just saw Maggie talk with Eden, you know, Michonne, Rosita, everybody. Look, you need to bring extra ammunition just in case. And now we just see Rick ram into one of Negan's cars, I believe. And like I said, the war is on, people. I'm really feeling that car that Negan's driving. It was really dope. But Rick is coming for Negan's ass. He's coming for him. And I've been waiting for this big ass showdown. So Simon's like, look, man, this one looks like one guy pinned Negan pretty bad. You know, I tell everyone to stay icy. You know, stay alert, be on guard. Well, let's go check it out. Stay in your lane. Now, Simon gets out and tells the crew, look, this could just be a ploy. I'm sure Negan can handle himself. Now, this is Simon's way of viewing things his way, because he told us once before that he doesn't give a fuck what Negan thinks. He wants to end them right here and now, which I think is kind of showing the true character of his character, showing the true colors of his character. I've been waiting to see this. Again, like I mentioned, I've been waiting to see this. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. You know, Simon said, look, this could just be a ploy. This will divide us and to pick us off one by one. And Simon could actually be right. This is one of the very many tactics that you can use. So let's get back to it. Oh, shit. Rick is busting shots at Negan. But then there's also walkers. So, you know, they got to be careful with that as well. I don't think Rick gives a damn. He just wants to end Negan once and for all. And he's doing that. He's walking right past walkers and Negan's running like a bitch. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Chase him down. Oh, shit. He missed Lucille. Oh, damn. Whoa, this is dope. This is crazy. Oh, shit. So Negan thought he had the upper hand against Rick. No. I mean, ran out of bullets, but he hawked that damn hatchet right at Negan, and he fucking fell to his death along with Lucille. Or from the looks of it, he could just be injured. But Rick has definitely got Negan where he wants him. So Maggie meets up with an unlikely resource. His name is Georgie. And everyone's, she has some resources for Maggie. And it looks like she's not scared one damn bit about having these guns pointed at her. They just want her resources, and that's it. Now I'm curious. Like this is something else. We've never heard of Georgie before, but this is pretty interesting to see. Georgie's confident in her abilities. She knows how the game goes, which is why she's allowing all this stuff to happen. Which is why she's calm and collected. She knows what it's all about. All right, so Georgie wants to give Maggie and her crew a knowledge and trade for resource. And I will admit it is a little strange and suspicious that she would trade knowledge via resources. It is very strategic, and it's obviously benefited her and her crew for a very long time. So Maggie agreed. You know what? They're coming back with us. Georgie and her crew come back with us to Hilltop. So now we see Rick looking for Negan because we hear his sanctimonious ass whistle. Second thought, Negan's actually looking for Lucille because remember she plummeted to her death as well. Oh wait, did he find her? Oh shit, there's a walker. Oh. Negan's like, look, Rick, everyone was doing just fine before you showed up. I saved everybody from the kingdom to the hilltop. Everyone was safe. All the kids grew up without losing not a damn kid. Nobody until you showed up. So we finally get a bit of a reconciliation, if you will, between Rick and Negan about damn time. Oh shit, so now Rick is telling Negan, like, wait a second, why would I accept a deal from you from a person that killed all Jada's people? And Negan's like, wait, what the fuck are you talking about? You're scavengers. All of them were just wiped out. And see, this is where Negan learns that Simon lied to him. And now, like I said, now these two are really about to clash heads. Simon and Negan. Oh, looks like Rick's done with a bone Lucille. Now he finally has Negan's girl. And now Simon and Dwight are talking. Simon's like, you must have thought about it once, killing Negan, offing him. He's like, nah, not once. Not after you took my wife, not after you burned my face, not once. Now Simon tries to make a deal with Dwight saying, why don't we just try to move on, make sure the Saviors actually survive. Very, very interesting dilemma. Very interesting ultimatum there, Simon. A very good one indeed. So Simon and Dwight find Negan's busted the car. Simon's like, look, you can either be dead or alive. That's because he walked away doesn't mean he's alive. And we can go back to our people and make things better. Alright, so Michonne thinks that you should just let these people go before the Saviors come. Maggie's like, look, they have crates of food. People are starving here pretty soon. We gotta make a deal. Let's take the food and let them and go from there. Michonne, of course, saying, look, Carl was brave. He saved someone, he rescued Sadiq, and now we have a doctor. Well, that was pretty eventful, Rick and Negan actually worked together a little bit to fend off those walkers within that dark little place. Obviously, you can tell Lucille is a lot of sentimental value to Negan because, he named it after his dead wife. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. So now Maggie's making a deal with Georgie. Okay, so Georgie came through. She gave Maggie the proper etiquette to survive. The key on making windmills, things of that nature, how to survive, pretty much. So Georgie actually came through for Maggie, with a book saying the key to the future. And I believe this actually is just that. So props to Georgie for helping Maggie out, giving her, the business on how to survive out in these streets. But Georgia said this is just barter. This is not a deal. She will be back. Now, probably not for a while, but she expects great things from Maggie in the Hilltop. So, this is going to be pretty interesting, to say the least. So, Eden's at a crossroads because she told him, listen, I killed Atonia. She tried to kill anyone she came across. Carl says Sadiq and he's dead. Like, how the hell are we supposed to do this? And I have to tell Eden, I'll say this. You just persevere somehow. I mean, that's literally what Carl said. Survive somehow. So Simon reiterates and puts it back into his group's head. Look, just because the big man's out here does not mean we're not Negan anymore. We're still Negan. So let's progress, let's move forward, and still survive somehow. Pretty wise words for you, Simon. Now let's put the fear into the Hilltop and Alexander in the kingdom, so we can forgive once and for all, so they can get with the program. Whatever that may is. So Negan wakes up right next to Jadis when she's driving the car. And he said, well, shit. She tells him to shut up and she knocks him out with a gun. This was a great ass episode, man. I can't wait. I look forward to next week as usual. This is your boy Speaks. I'm out.